What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, keep you, comfort you, aid you in your growth and development, as well as the healing stage of your life. Family, man, we got to grow up emotionally. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? Man, this is going to be rough for some of you. This is going to be triggering for some of you. Man, but again, it's to promote growth and development. You know what I mean? It's to promote our healing. Um, Somebody put in a comment, hey, can you talk about um, being careful about what you ask for? And I talk about that a lot in a lot of my older videos. And again, we're going to dive deep today. Okay. We're going to dive deep today. It's funny how God, universe, source, whatever it is that you believe in, even if you don't believe in it, how you can pray for something, you could manifest something you want and you want it for a long time. And then you get it, and then you mess it up. This is what the great majority of us do. Truth be told, this is going to get rough. I promise you. This is going to get rough. Stay with me. We're going somewhere. So many of us, we've cried out for the perfect relationship. We've cried out for the person for us. We've cried out for the woman, for the man for us. We've cried out for the job for us. And then when we get it, we get that person in our life. The great majority of us fuck it off. And it is what it is. It's grown folk channel. We're gonna be real here. We're gonna keep it 100% real here. You may not like the delivery, but it is what the motherfucking is. We get what we prayed for. We get what we manifested, and then we fuck it off because of our undealt with motherfucking issues. We're going there today. We're going there. And again, this is gonna get fucking deep and rough. So many people have talked to me, have reached out to me, and have consultations with me because they can't get over the person that they fucked up. You know what I mean? They can't get over the relationship that they lost. They cried out to God for this woman. They cried out to God for this man. It was too good to be true. This was the perfect person for them. This was their soulmate, their twin flame. This was the ideal person for them. And then when they got the person, because they hadn't dealt with their fucking issues, because they hadn't grown up emotionally, because they hadn't dealt with their fucking trauma and their pain and their insecurities and their fears, because they hadn't dealt with the bullshit. All that bullshit came crashing down on them in this motherfucking relationship. And it cost them the man of their dreams. It cost them the woman of their dreams. It cost them the job of their dreams because they hadn't dealt with their bullshit. And what so many of us do, instead of being real about the shit, instead of growing the fuck up emotionally, say, hold on, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Time out, time out. I cried to God for this man. I pleaded with God for this woman. I begged and I fasted and I did all this shit, manifesting this person into my life. And then when I got them into my life, my fears crept in. When I got them into my life, my insecurities came up. When I got them into my life, my low self-esteem came into my life. This shit was always here, but I wasn't paying attention to it. My fears was always there. My insecurities were always there. My low self-esteem was always there. My self-hatred was always there. My abandonment issues were always there. My codependency was always there. All this shit was always there, but I didn't know it was there. And then I got this person in my life. And I fell madly in love with them. And man, they were the cat's meow and just all that shit. It was too good to be fucking true. I didn't understand how I was so fucking lucky. How I got this great man in my life. How I got this great woman in my life. Because I hadn't dealt with my bullshit. All that shit was still there. But now it's bubbling up within me because I got this great person. And I'm terrified of losing them. I'm terrified they're going to see me in my faults, in my character defects. I'm terrified they're going to see my shortcomings. I'm terrified they're going to see that I'm not perfect. And they're going to abandon me and reject me and just dog me the fuck out like everybody else has in my past. And because I'm terrified of being rejected, because I'm terrified of being abandoned and dogged the fuck out, I fuck up the relationship. We're going there today. Again, I told you from the rip, this is going to be rough. We've got to grow the fuck up. God's not mad at you. Universe source is not mad at you. They don't hate you. They want you to grow the fuck up. This is why, oftentimes, when we don't do the motherfucking work, when we won't deal with our fucking bullshit, and we're praying and crying and pleading and manifesting this person in our life, this opportunity in our life. This is where we fuck up the most. Real shit. We fuck up the most because all along, God, universe, has been trying to get our fucking attention. All along, they've been trying to get us to deal with our fucking pain and our trauma and our bullshit. But we don't want to deal with our pain and our trauma and our bullshit. We don't want to fix the fucking music. We don't want to look at the man, the woman in the mirror and see us for who we authentically are. We don't want to see the pain and the trauma that we've been carrying for motherfucking years. And so we stay distracted. And God is like, all right, motherfucker. I'm trying to get you to grow the fuck up. I've been trying to get you to deal with your motherfucking bullshit. But you don't want to deal with your bullshit. You want to keep sweeping the shit up under the motherfucking rug. You want to keep playing fucking victim and blaming everybody else. All right. Bet. This is not what I really want. As God's talking to you. He's saying, this is not what I really want to do. This is not ideal. Because I know what's going to fucking happen. I'm going to bring somebody into your life. I'm going to bring this person into your life. But because you haven't dealt with your bullshit, you're going to hurt this person. You're going to cause unnecessary pain and suffering for this person. And although that's not ideal for this person, although this person don't deserve your fucking bullshit and all the fucking negativity that you're about to unleash because you're damaged, because you're fucking unhealed, because you're emotionally immature and you won't grow the fuck up. I'm going to bring this man into your life. I'm going to give you your heart's desire. I'm going to bring you this queen into your life. Not because you deserve them. Not because you're on their fucking level. You don't deserve them. Let's get that motherfucking clear. You don't deserve the queen that I'm bringing into your life. You don't deserve this queen I'm bringing into your life. Not at all. I'm trying to show you what you're capable of having when you grow the fuck up emotionally. I'm trying to show you what could be yours when you grow the fuck up. Don't get the shit twisted. Don't get it all fucked up because I brought them into your life. Don't get the fucking big head and start getting arrogant and cocky, thinking, yeah, I'm the shit and I'm the high prize and because I got this high value man and I got this beautiful, sexy ass man. I got this beautiful ass woman. I got this job. I got this title. Don't get fucking twisted. And that's what the great majority of us, we get the shit twisted. Like we all that. Because they're talking to us, because they're interested in us. It's as though we get the motherfucking big head and we forget about all of the fucking bullshit that's real with us. And so we start wilding the fuck out because we don't got the fucking big head. Because I was able to pull this man. No, motherfucker, you didn't pull shit. God had mercy on your ignorant ass. God's trying to get you to grow the fuck up. God's trying to show you some shit. But as usual, you got your fucking ego all fucked up. You got life all the way fucked up. You deserve some fucking trash, but trash is where you at, and trash ain't gonna help you grow the fuck up. That's the fucking level you're on. That's the fucking vibration you're on. It's the truth be fucking told. But because I'm having mercy on you, because I'm trying to get you to raise your fucking frequency, because I'm trying to get you to raise your fucking vibration, I'm trying to show you, elevate your motherfucking game, and this is where you're at. Elevate your motherfucking game, and this is where you could be at. Elevate your motherfucking frequency, and this is the type of man, this is the type of woman, this is the type of life you're capable of having. But you've got to grow the fuck up and deal with your bullshit and let this pain and suffering and trauma go. God help us. But we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Oh, that's not necessary. And you ain't got to do all that. And why would you want to just think about this? And why would you want to think about that? And why would you want to process this? And all this stupid shit to keep us stuck on that fucking vibration, to keep us stuck in that fucking mud, to keep us stuck in the fucking gutter, to keep us stuck in the fucking hole, in the swamp where we're at. Just acknowledge it. Truth be told, the great majority of us, we're fucking gutter kings and gutter queens. We are. Real shit. We're kings of the fucking gutter. We're queens of the fucking swamp. We're dirty and toxic as fuck. And we don't really understand that. And so God allows this high vibrating being, this earth angel, this beacon of hope, this beacon of love, to come into your life. Not because you're on their frequency and not because they've lowered to get on your frequency. We got to catch this. God allows this being to come into your life to try to help guide you and lead you to a better life. But you don't want that. You don't want to have to put in the motherfucking work because you think you manifested this, you got this, you deserve this, you can stay right where the fuck you at. You think you got this great being by being you. Not even fucking understanding that universe God was having mercy on you and is using this person, using this earth angel to try to raise your fucking vibration. God is using this earth angel, this chosen one, this light bearer, this beacon of love, this beacon of hope, and he's bringing them into your fucking dark, trying to show you what peace of mind is about, trying to show you what joy is all about, trying to show you what love is all about. But we fuck up because you ain't did the motherfucking work. Now you start trying to control the earth angel. Now you start trying to control and dictate the chosen, the one that God sent to bear you up, the one that God sent to pull you up off the fucking swamp, the one that God sent to raise your fucking vibration, to raise your fucking frequency. You're trying to control them. You're trying to tear them down. Talking about they doing too much. They ain't got to do all that. Oh, God help us. And we do that because we're damaged goods. Because we haven't really understood what the fuck is going on. And the truth is, we don't want to deal with our bullshit and grow through it. And because we think that we deserve what we have. And it really didn't cost us anything. We don't see the point in having to change. You got to catch this. You got to understand this. Until you lose them. Until you lose that earth angel. Until you lose that chosen one, that starseed. Until God says, all right, enough is enough. I've tried helping this ignorant ass motherfucker. They don't want to grow up. They don't want to deal with the real. Fuck it. I'm pulling your ass up out of there. Your assignment is complete. Earth angel, come up off the motherfucking swamp. Earth angel, come up off the motherfucking gutter. Wash your motherfucking hands. And move on. They didn't want to fucking listen. They didn't want to fucking change. So be it. They didn't have to. That was their fucking choice. But they're going to live with this regret for the rest of their motherfucking life. They're going to live with this shame for the rest of their motherfucking life. And it is what it motherfucking is. You were that one, that chosen one, that changed the dynamics of their family ancestry. You was that one as the earth angel. You was sent to change the dynamics of their fucking lineage. You was sent to change the trajectory of their entire fucking family. They didn't want to do the motherfucking work. And it is what it motherfucking is. But they prayed for you. They cried out to God, pleaded, and begged for you. And then when God says enough is when God says enough is the motherfucking enough, when God says we're good, that's when they're going to have their tower moment. That's when the world is going to come crashing down. That's when they're going to lose their motherfucking mind. That's when they're going to have nervous breakdown upon nervous breakdown. And it's not that we wish that on anybody. You guys know what it is. It is what it motherfucking is. How the fuck do you have the audacity to cry out to God, asking for help? Cry out to God, asking for this person, this queen, this man, this opportunity. And when God says you don't deserve it, when God says you're not ready for it, and you keep pleading and begging, I'll do right, I'll change, I'll do what I'm supposed to do, and you send all this shit. And God is like, all right, okay, I'm going to give you a chance. I'm going to give you a chance. And here's the trick. God's not giving you a chance because he doesn't know what you're going to do. You got to catch that. You got to understand that. God's not fucking gullible. You can't emotionally manipulate God. It don't matter how much you cry. It don't matter how much you beg. It don't matter how much you plead. You cannot emotionally manipulate God. And so when God finally concedes and gives you your heart's desire, it's not because you're a fucking great intellect. It's not because you emotionally manipulated God. It's not because you convinced God that you deserve this. It's not because you convinced God that you're going to do right by this. God already knows you're going to fuck it up. The great majority, God already knows you're going to fuck it up. God gives you this opportunity. Not because God is gullible. Not because God don't know what's going to happen. God gives you this opportunity to show you, for you to see that you wasn't ready for this. For you to see. It didn't matter how much you promised God you were going to change. It didn't matter how much you promised God you were going to do right. It didn't matter how much you promised God that you were going to do right by this person. God gave you that opportunity for you to see for yourself that you hadn't changed. For you to see for yourself that you are not emotionally, spiritually, intellectually ready for what you begged for. You wanted a man, you wanted a woman, but you're not ready for one. Because you have so much fucking work to do on you. And so when God brought this person into your life, he already knew that you were going to fuck this up. And at the same time, it was to give you the awareness. It was to give you the insight, the understanding that, damn, I royally fucked this up. Damn, I fucking blew it big time. I wasn't as ready as I thought I was. I wasn't as healed as I thought I was. I wasn't as woke as I thought I was. I wasn't as spiritual and connected as I thought I was. I fucked up. And I fucked up bad. And God wants you to understand that in hopes that you begin the process of dealing with your bullshit. You got to understand that. God will allow you to manifest your heart's dreams, the dream of your hearts, or whatever it is, however the saying goes. God will allow you to bring that into fruition. Not because you're on that level, not because you deserve it, not even because you want it, but to show you where you're at emotionally in your growth and development. To show you where you're at in your spiritual walk. To show you the truth about the pain and the trauma and the bullshit that you've been subconsciously carrying all these fucking years. You thought you healed. You thought you moved on. You convinced yourself that you were better than what you really are. You convinced yourself that you were this great human being. You convinced yourself. You've released all that past, all that pain and the trauma and the bullshit with your baby daddy, the bullshit with your ex-husband, the bullshit with your ex-baby mama, your ex-wife, and all. You thought you released all that. You thought you were beyond all of that shit now. And so God allows this earth angel, this chosen one, this beacon of hope, this beacon of love to come into your life to show you, no, motherfucker, you have not healed. You have not grown the fuck up emotionally. You have not grown the fuck up spiritually. You have not let go of this toxic behavior. You haven't let go of that bullshit. You have not let go of your anger and your hatred. You have not let go of your low self-esteem and your bitterness. We've got to grow the fuck up and understand this. Man, it is what it motherfucking is, family. Be careful what you ask for, because God might just give it to you. And when he gives it to you, if you haven't put in the work to deserve it, if you haven't put in the work to be on that frequency, it's going to come and fuck your world up. It's going to be all great in the beginning, but it's going to fuck you up. And it is what it motherfucking is. It's going to fuck you up because it's going to force you to look at reality for what it is. It's going to force you to look at your bullshit. Oh, yeah, and initially, you're going to walk out of that as a fucking victim. You're going to walk out of that pointing the finger at that motherfucker, and that motherfucker ain't shit. That motherfucker's supposed to be a chosen one. That motherfucker's be the earth angel. That motherfucker said he was the man of God. That motherfucker said she was a woman of God, and all this other bullshit. And that's what the great majority of us do when we fuck up the relationship. We fuck up what we thought we had. In the process of dealing with the shit, in the process, that fades away. And what's left is all of our fucking bullshit. And we've got to see ourselves for how we really are. Toxic as fuck. It is what it motherfucking is, family. And it's going to be what it's going to motherfucking be. I hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, to even challenge your way of thinking. Thank you for hanging out with me, family. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.